Hello, my students. How are you today? It's good to see you guys. Let's get this show on the road. Let's get this party started. Let's talk. Let's converse. Today, we are going to talk about idioms. Idioms. What are idioms? Well, idioms are a figure of speech. So, idioms are a phrase, or an idiom is a phrase that means something else, that means something different. Okay, so we're going to learn a few of these. Before we get started, I'm going to talk about the word pick up. Right? To pick up. It's just something interesting that I hadn't thought about before, and my friend used it in a different way before. So I want to teach you guys something about this phrase, pick up. What does that mean? Well, we can pick something up, right? So I'm picking up this starch, this spray starch, which is good, by the way. It's only $5.99 promotion. No, I'm kidding. I can't promote anything here. There's only like 5 people watching, but not sponsored. Okay. Well, you can pick something up, right? Well, you pick something up literally. Literalmente, you pick something up. Well, to pick up can also mean to understand that something is going on. So, for example, were you able to pick up on it? So, were you able to understand the situation, right? So, let's say that, for example, we see something weird happening, right? A man, he looks like he's gonna steal. He's acting weird in the store. Well, you can say, I was able to pick up on the fact that he was going to steal, you see? I was able to pick up on the fact that he was trying to steal. Hey, Diana, it's good to see you. What's up? Right? So to pick up means to pick something up literally, but it can also mean to understand that something is going on, right? So I was able to pick up on the fact that the man or he was trying to steal, okay? Now, pick up can also mean something else. So, for example, if you're walking with your friend and he's walking slowly and you guys are late, for example, let's say the movie, The Avengers or something, which was amazing, by the way. I know it came out like a month ago, but I just can't get over it. It was phenomenal. Just, that man snapped his fingers and Thanos just disappeared. Anyway, I was able to pick up, right? So you're walking with your friend to the movies and he's walking slowly and you're like, dude, pick it up. The movie is gonna start, right? So you would say, pick it up. The movie is about to start. You see, pick it up. The movie's, you're telling him to walk faster, okay? That's what you're telling him to do, to increase the speed. That's what pick up means sometimes too. So I was with my friend yesterday, and it was starting to rain, okay? And this is interesting because he used picked up in a way that I never heard before and that I've never used before. So we were walking to the car and he says, hurry up, it's starting to pick up, right? So he says, hurry up. It's starting to pick up. Well, what was he talking about with it, right? He told me to hurry up, right? He couldn't say pick it up, it's starting to pick up. He said, hurry up, it's starting to pick up. Well, he's talking about the rain, right? So hurry up. It's starting to pick up. The rain is increasing, right? It's going to start raining a lot. That's what that meant, right? Hurry up. It's starting to pick up, right? You can use it in other situations too. So, for example, I don't think we can go to the beach anymore. Let's say we had plans. We had planes to go to the beach, right? You say, I don't think that we can go to the beach because it looks like it's starting, the rain looks like it's starting to pick up, right? So you can also say it like that. The rain looks like it's starting to pick up, right? The rain looks like it's starting to pick up, okay? Now, pick up can also mean something else. It can mean to pick up, you can pick up a disease or a cold, right? So I picked up a cold in Argentina. True story, by the way. Terrible cold. Terrible cold in Argentina. I went to Argentina because a friend of mine was in a coma. And some of you who've been in the community for a long time remember that I actually gave a class in Argentina. Well, I picked up a cold in Argentina. Did you know that in Argentina, people have these cups, these metallic, they're made out of metal. And it's called mate, and it's a metal straw. And everyone, let's say there's 20 people in the room, well, 20 people drink from the same straw. And they offered it to me, and I wasn't going to say no. I didn't want to come off as rude. Remember come off? Right? That means to give the impression of something, to give the appearance of something. I didn't want to come off as rude. So they offered me the mate, right? They offered the mate to me. And I didn't want to come off as rude, so I drank it. And I picked up the nastiest cold. Oh, I was so sick. I got back from Argentina I was as sick as a dog, right? So, yeah, okay. So, like we've learned, this is kind of like a review of something from before, but we learned about the pick up. Let's review it quickly. All right, so pick up, you can pick something up, pick it up from the ground. Well, to pick something up could also mean to understand that a situation is happening, right? So, for example, I was able to pick up on the fact that the man was trying to steal. You were able to discernir que eso estaba sucediendo. You were able to pick up on the fact. You can even say that pick up, you can even say, right? I said that fast. You can even say, right? Can you do that? Try to do it. You can even say, hasta se puede decir que, right? You can even say, right? You can even say, try it. I want you to try to say it that way. You can even say, right? No, you can even say, no, you can even say, hasta se puede decir que, right? So you can even say that the man or that the person was able to discernir la situación, right? You can even say. Now, to pick up, like I said, can also mean to increase the speed of something, right? So pick it up. The movie's about to start. You're telling the person to hurry up. Like pick up the pace, right? That's another way of saying it. You can say pick up the pace, right? Pick up the pace. The movie's about to start. Or pick it up. The movie's about to start. They mean the same thing, okay? And we also learned that pick up can be used in other situations to mean that the speed or the amount of something is increasing. So for example, like my friend said, right? It's starting to pick up. It was raining. And he says, hurry up. It's starting to pick up. Well, it is starting to. He's talking about the rain. It is starting to pick up, right? So it's starting to increase in speed. And we also learned, right, that to pick up can mean to acquire or to unfortunately catch a cold. So you can say I caught a cold, but you can also say I picked up a cold, right? I caught a cold, I picked up a cold. I picked up a cold in Argentina when people were sharing the mate with like 100 people. Not 100, like 27 or something. There was a lot of people drinking the mate. I drank the mate because I didn't want to come off as rude or as being rude. Okay, good. So let's talk about idioms because this class is about idioms and here talking about pickup. Just wanted to talk about that for a little bit before we begin the class. So let's play a little game. Okay? I'm going to say the sentence and you have to guess what it means. Okay? What does the idiom mean? So we have, what's up, Anna? You missed a wonderful introduction. But you knew all this already because I taught it before. But if you can, maybe later, if you can watch the beginning of the class, that'll be wonderful. I talk about pick up, which can mean many things, okay? All right. So we have, what do we have? A ballpark figure. So I'm going to use it in a sentence and you tell me what you think it means, okay? So can you give me, and I'm going to explain the sentence, a ballpark ballpark figure of what the cost of the event will be? Okay, so let's say that you're talking to the person in charge of an event, un evento, right? And you tell them, "Can you give me a ballpark figure of what the cost of the event will be?" What do you think it means, a ballpark figure? And then I'm going to tell you. Okay. Can you give me a ballpark figure of what the cost of the event will be? Yes, yes, very good. A quote, an estimate, right? Un estimado. That's what that means, right? Can you give me a ballpark figure of what the cost of the event will be? So ballpark figure is a very native way of saying it, right? It sounds better. A quote sounds very, very professional. Yes, an estimate. Very good. A quote. Very good. All right. Good. Okay, now we have one. I have a feeling Antonio knows this one because of the conversations I've had with him. Throw in the towel. Okay. What does this mean, to throw in the towel? Right? So if I say, for example, there's two people playing chess, right? I don't play chess. I have a very good friend of mine who plays chess. I'm terrible at it. I wish I was better because maybe I would be better at thinking ahead. I'm terrible at thinking ahead. I'm more like, I deal with the situation as it happens. I have to work on thinking ahead. Anyhow, we all have to work on certain things, okay? So, after losing his queen, I knew it. I knew you were gonna know it, dude. After losing his queen, the chess player threw in the towel. What does that mean? Feel free to participate, anyone, right? After losing his queen, the chess player threw in the towel, right? So what does that mean? After losing his queen, the chess player threw in the towel. Did he have a towel and he threw it at the other person because he was angry? I don't think so. Some people may do that. Some people may have a towel next to them and they just throw it. What does that mean? After losing his queen, the chess player threw in his towel. Towel, right? So, by the way, the pronunciation of this is ta-wo. Like whoa, towel, okay? What do you think it means? And I know you know Antonio, but try to give the ladies a chance to see what do you think it means? After losing his queen, the chess player threw in the towel. Did he continue to play or did he stop playing? He lost his queen, right? So, by the way, in chess, I don't know much about chess, but I do know that if you lose your queen, the game's pretty much over. Like, the queen is the one who protects. She's like the superwoman of chess, right? You can move her anywhere. She can go anywhere, right? The king can only do, right? So, after losing his queen, the chess player threw in the towel. What do you think it means? Excuse me. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, it means that he gave up. He ended the game because there was no chance of him winning, right? So to throw in the towel means to give up, to resign, to give up, to stop trying because the game was already almost over, okay? Okay, very good. What does this mean here? Cutting edge. Cutting edge technology. What does that mean? Cutting edge, right? So, cutting edge, says here, cutting edge musical styles. I don't like the sentence, but I can't think of another sentence with music. I can't formulate a sentence right now for some reason. So, no, I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna throw in the towel. I'm gonna try my best to formulate my own sentence. It says here, cutting edge musical styles often originate in Britain. cutting edge technology usually comes from China. Ah, yes. Okay. Okay, so cutting edge technology usually comes from China. What's cutting edge? Does that mean that does that mean that the technology can cut you? Is that what that means? I don't think so. I'm sure technology, some types of technology can cut you. What does cutting edge mean? Cutting edge technology usually comes from China. Does that mean that it's old technology or new technology? What does it mean? Cutting edge technology. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It means innovative. Innovative. Innovativo. I think that's a Spanish word for it. Innovative technology, right? New technology. Yes, very good. New technology is cutting edge. It's brand new. Remember, another way of saying very new? I know Carly knows this one, remember? It's brand new, okay? Brand new, or you can say spanking new, right? Sup, dude? Dude, you gotta watch it from the beginning, bro. This lesson was super, super good, bro. Super good, bro. It's good to see you, Raul. By the way, guys, Raul, he makes his music. He has like this podcast with music. Check it out. It's amazing music. I used to work with Raul at Salt Bay, right? Remember Salt Bay, the Turkish dude? Well, we used to work together. Okay, good. Now, so you can say brand new, or you can even say brand spanking new, right? Remember that? Okay. But we're not talking about that right now. We're just, okay, cool. So cutting edge technology means new technology, means brand new technology, okay? Now, I know which one I want to teach you guys, and it's not here. They have one that's similar, but I don't like that one. It says all in one piece. One fell swoop, right? Now, swoop. What does that mean? One fell swoop. I'll give you an example. I managed to clean my apartment in one fell swoop yesterday. This was difficult, all right? I managed to clean my apartment in one fell swoop yesterday. This is a very nice phrase. If you master how to say this phrase, you sound like a genius. Not a genius, but you sound pretty native, okay? I managed to clean my apartment in one fell swoop yesterday. Does that mean little by little? Or does it mean something else? What does that mean in one fell swoop? I managed to clean my apartment in one fell swoop yesterday. As opposed, and if some of you guys did the homework like 2 months ago, then you should have remembered this, but some of you didn't, so I doubt that you remember this. As opposed to cleaning it piecemeal. So I managed to clean my apartment in one fell swoop yesterday, as opposed to means en vez de, right? As opposed to cleaning it piecemeal. I managed as pude, right? Like tuve pude hacerlo, pude limpiar mi apartamento. I managed to clean my apartment in one fell swoop. Very close, very close. It doesn't have to do with speed, but if you do it fast, then you can do it in one fell swoop. Very close. It doesn't have to do with speed directly, but it can be, right? Because maybe it takes you longer to do what I'm talking about. I managed to clean my apartment in one fell swoop yesterday, as opposed to cleaning it piecemeal. What does that mean? Come on, I know you guys can do it. don't be shy. I'm gonna check who's. I'm gonna start putting you guys out there. Who's on the chat right now? Who's here? Okay, I'm not gonna say any names. But guys, don't be shy. Okay, just try. Just even if it's wrong, I need you guys to try. To try to think. I can't give you all the answers. You're not gonna learn like that. You'll only learn if you try. What's up, Fernanda? So what do you think it means? I think my phone's about to die. 1 second, guys. Yes! Yes! All at once, Raul. All at once. That's what it means. All at once. Right? So if you say, I managed to clean my room in one fell swoop, that means all at once, right? Instead of piecemeal, as opposed to cleaning it piecemeal, right? As opposed to cleaning it piecemeal. Piecemeal means little by little, right? And this applies to everything, right? So for example, you built something, right? Or we built it in one fell swoop instead of building it piecemeal because we wanted to get it done fast. You see how speed does have to do with it, but it means all at once. Yes, that's what it means. Very, very good. Okay, I'm gonna get my charger just in case. All right. Cool. All right. Now, let's do one more, okay? Let's do one more. I want to get you guys one that you can use. They have a bunch of ones that are like, okay, no one uses that anymore. By the way, if you find something, here's a word for you, quaint. All of these idioms are quaint. What does that mean? Because I have a list of idioms here, you see? If you want to know the website is, oh, come on, 7esl.com, English idioms. Okay. And I'll try to put the link on the chat. But all these idioms are quaint. What does that mean? If something is quaint. The idiom is quaint. If something is quaint, it means that it's attractively old-fashioned. Right? So let's say someone is showing you a house, and the house looks nice, but it looks like it's from the 1970s or 1960s. What you would say? It's quaint. It's quaint. See? It's quaint. I mean, it's an adjective, by the way. It means that it's old-fashionedly attractive. Okay, quaint can be a word. A word can be like attractive, right? Or, for example, the phrase "through the grapevine" means gossip, right? Well, people use it sometimes, but it was used more before, right? Right. If someone says, for example, "I heard it through the grapevine." Well, that means, for example, that you heard it through gossip. So how did you hear about Daniel getting his job? Or how did you hear about Raul, for example, making his music, right? Or how did you hear about Salpe? What can I say about Salpe? Starting to use pepper instead of salt. He's Pepper Bay now. Pepper Bay, get it? Salt Bay, Pepper Bay. Well, I heard it through the grapevine. That means that you heard it through gossip, right? Well, that idiom, through the grapevine, people still use it, but not as much as before. It's nice. It sounds nice. It's attractive. It's quaint. It's attractively old-fashioned, okay? Anyhow, today's class has been a pretty long class. I hope I didn't teach you guys. I hope I didn't overteach you, right? That's one of the reasons people don't learn, right? They learn so much all at once. They try to learn everything in one fell swoop, right? Students try to learn everything in one fell swoop, and they don't use what they learn. They don't do the homework, not saying anything. But then they forget everything, right? So what's the point of knowing this if you're not going to use it? You see? Anyway, excellent job today, my students. That's all for today. See you next time.